NoahHugbox, September 23rd. Game over. I'm going to try to explain the relevant events of the last couple of years in the most concise way possible. This was always written off as quote-unquote drama when I tried to talk about it, but I only spoke of it because it really bothered me and I cared. Okay. It's not easy to be threatened with legal action when you're just trying to tell people what's going down. That's why my tweets were always so cryptic. I'm not a clout chaser. I haven't even made any money over the last several years. I've only alienated my audience since I started talking about this stuff, and at this point, want absolutely nothing to do with the internet. So he's pulling the whole, this is too much, guys, I'm just gonna fuck off card, I guess, right? Alright. I promise this contact ties into what's going on right now. We'll start with the Carson thing. I found out about what he did in March 2020, and for a moment I considered tweeting it right then and there. Unfortunately, I did not have any concrete details initially. In fact, the few details that I had were lies. That's a great way to start. The group had a meeting later that day in which our manager Ryan told us that he had dealt with this several times before and we can make this go away. And some members of the group insisted that we needed to stick by Carson. At this point, I was checked out completely, but naively was shocked that so many people seemed to value their careers over doing the right thing. Oh, gotta talk about that. Like, you're really shocked about that? Like, really? Like, listen, man, when you're like a millionaire or something, or your whole entire brand and business is on the line, your livelihood. No, like, I think it's very, like, I think it's very obvious that it'll complicate things, and people are just, yeah, people are willing to vary whatever, you know, like, and shove it under the rug. Honestly, that's why I'm like, what do you call it? Like the Twitch drama, right? Like the Twitch drama, I think is like the best example of like something currently that like a bunch of people try to hide under the rug, and it was just for the sake of just keeping, I guess, brands intact and shit, and like networks. Commentary does this all the time. Josh Boblax today, like a rebard, was trying to say, y'all never see commentary do what Twitch is doing. Maybe not on a larger scale, because you guys are still nobodies to the grander scheme of things. But overall, like, you guys still do some of the same actions that they do, right? Again, to a much smaller scale. But you do, and it's like, you know, not even anything personal to you. It's just like basic 101s of networking. You guys have softened the blows on people before. Like, you softened the blow on John eventually. You let him back in. It's not like you just cut ties immediately with him. He was still beneficial to you, and you kept him around as long as it was beneficial, and then it was time to cut him off. The fuck was that notification I just got? Aura says, this sounds like it's playing off of Poggersgate. Yeah, I mean, everything kind of does. Poggersgate is... I can't believe they called it that. What the fuck? Like, everybody's talking about Twitch and Poggersgate and shit like that. I guess I'll look into it eventually. It's just, it seems really fucking obnoxious a little bit, because it's like, okay, I'll be honest, in the way I see it, it's just like, dude, I have Modern Warfare 2's beta. I'm playing this shit. I'm having a good fucking time. You know, I'm chilling. I got my monster, you know, on one hand sometimes, and, you know, I'm just enjoying things, and then I see, like, I guess my fellow quote-unquote commentary brethren just, like, jacking off to this shit, like, oh my god, Destiny's going over leaked calls, ugh, and shit like that. And you got Augie jacking off to this too, and he's like, oh my god, Misfit, and blah blah, and I'm like, who the fuck are these people? Like, who gives a shit about these? These people are fucking stupid. And we got fucking Bo Black. Pokimane, Hassan. Like, the fuck, man? These people, you guys are such, like, why are you guys so fucking invested? I don't know. Maybe it's because this is the only way they can sustain money. Probably. Maybe. So I guess something like this shows up, and it's like, oh, they have no, like, choice but to be, like, super, like, attentive to it, I guess. I don't know. Destiny leaked, like, fucking 2 hours worth of calls or some shit for these people in Poggersgate or whatever the fuck is going on there. Yeah, no, I'm good. I have better things to do with 2 hours of my fucking life. I'm sorry. You know, I could, like, fucking streaming. I could be streaming or something. But we'll take a look at it probably on the actual stream. I probably have to get some context on this whole thing too. Which should be easy. But yeah, I guess that's my main thought, and that was my response to Aura's little membership message. But yeah, I guess TLDR, anytime there's like a choice between doing the quote unquote right thing, which is oftentimes very subjective and varies from person to person, and sticking by your careers and shit, don't be surprised when people choose their careers, right, over doing the quote unquote right thing. So let's keep going. This is where we ended it off. Naively was shocked that so many people seemed to value their careers over doing the right thing. Over the next several months, I started asking around as to what others had been told. Found out that every single person was told an entirely different story as to how many girls he was contacting and what their ages were. This pushed me to do something, and it actually gotten the entire group to agree to recording a video of each of us simply saying what we were told, uploading it directly to the Lunch Club channel. No baseless accusations, no clout chasing, just the truth. At the last moment, many pulled out of the video because in Schlatt's words, he had too much to lose. Deja vu, I was never supposed to go through Keemstar. So the only problem I have with this is you're saying that you're gonna, like, so you record all this shit with a bunch of people, right? Saying what you were told, but that's still just trust me, bro, because you're not showing anything, right? Like, you're do you guys not see how this looks like? It's just like a just trust me, bro, because you're saying you're getting in fact, this looks even worse for you. You're saying you're getting an entire group together, recording a video of saying what you were told, which we have to just believe you, that you were told by all these women, which, like, without any, what I'm understanding, any proof or anything, to back it up, and you're just uploading it. How is that not baseless? It 100% is baseless. If you have nothing to back it up, not even a forged screenshot, right? Not even a forged Twitter tweet, not even a forged text message. You couldn't be bothered to just get that even?
Stupid shit that you fucking say.
Change screens.
Uh-oh. Thank you, Nazan. I knew that. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. I'm a professional streamer, guys. Oh. This is so stupid. Alright. So, yeah. But my point still stands. Basically, it's baseless because you haven't shown any fucking receipts, really. Deja vu was never supposed to go through Keemstar. Also, why the fuck would you ever go to Keemstar? Okay. People who knew this to be the case because they were there then took to Twitter to flame me for going to Keemstar. Yeah, because why would you go to Keemstar? He's a fucking loser. When it was actually Keem who messaged me first. Semantics. Who fucking cares? Tomato, tomato. First, after somebody tipped him off, I wasn't able to back down because so many people were being selfish cowards, and thankfully, yes, you could have backed down. You could have just been like, fuck off, Keem. I don't want to fucking talk to you. I've done it before. I bet other people have done it too. And like, shut the fuck up. Keemstar is not Keemstar is not a fucking... When you realize he's just a washed up old man, he's really not that important. At least not to me. That's how I see it. I don't know why the fuck you were like, I can't say no to Keemstar. Oh my god, shut up. Thankfully, a close friend had my back and came with me. Drama alert was the absolute last resort because, again, this stuff is not drama to me. I mean, it might not be to you, but to other people, and especially Killer Keem, it's 100% drama. Carson had a whole Discord of content creators that aided him in strategizing damage control and the lead up to the drama alert. Okay. Because naturally Ryan had gone behind my back, warned him, and tried to prep him. Okay. I know this is because not all of them suck, and they told me what was up. Okay. Then the creator in that Discord fled like rats from a sinking ship when it was the clear situation was not salvageable. I called Carson several times in the days leading up to drama alert because I did not want the venue to discredit the story. Too late. I wanted him to take responsibility for his actions like an adult. To this day, he wasn't even admitted to what he did, and everyone still thinks it was a 2-year age gap. That is not true. That's because that's the only thing that was fucking shown, you fucking rebard. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, oh my god, the only thing that was shown is that there was a 2-year age gap, yet I have not shown anything that would like what the fuck, dude? Like, you understand that this is your fault, right? You understand that this is on all of you. Like, this is not on him. You guys are the ones making the accusations. You have to provide the fucking proof. You fucking idiots, alright? And second of all, the only proof that came out was the 17, 19-year-old fucking age gap shit. So why are you fucking complaining that, oh my god, people think that this is the case when it was the only thing that was shown? Oh, fucking shocker. Gee, I wonder why. Fucking idiot, man. These people, like, do you understand that they insult your fucking intelligence every time they do this shit? Like, what the fuck? Ooh, okie dokie. Alright, that is not true. I was told in private, Ryan had said, and I know this is going to sound like a joke, Noah is like the Joker. He just wants to see my whole operation burn. What the fuck? This guy sounds like a pussy. He is not the Joker. That's like this schizo dude that fought with my friend Stardog the other day. He was trying to act like the Joker, and I was like, this guy is like the pussy version of the Joker. What the fuck? It was... God, that was funny. Anyway, I didn't see how exposing a weirdo would bring down his whole operation, but that started to make sense later. Okay. Ryan pushed me to make a commentary-style exposed video on Carson, for which I had no interest in, because I don't believe in profiting off of something like that. I hate this excuse used, too, because everybody wants to say that it's for profit. It'd be like, listen, dude, put your, like, little moral standards or whatever to a halt for a second and look at the fucking bigger picture, okay? That's like yeah, some people will be like, oh, you're just trying to profit off of this, but the rational people, like, there are always going to be stupid people and rational people, right? The rational people will understand you're doing this to get exposure or whatever, like awareness, right? Rather, the stupid people will think you're just doing it for the malicious reasons, all right? So it's on you to just put that out there. There's always going to be people that disagree with you, and there's always going to be people that look at your shit wrong, even though that's not the case, because there's stupid people out there, duh. So what the fuck? This is such a cop-out. Like, I feel like this is such a fucking cop-out, and people should really stop doing that. Like, I won't put this here because I don't want people to think that I'm trying to profit. Oh, shut up. People are gonna think what they want most of the time, even if it's true or not.
Somebody is gonna fucking beat the fuck out of you with some of the stupid shit that you fucking said.
Here.
There's a 3 years gap between my husband and I. He was 16 and I was 19 when we first met. Oh damn. I guess I'm evil and our 2-year-old son must be evil too. Tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy.
Yeah, that's like, I don't know, people get super weird about this shit, like, they get really schizoid about this. It's gotten to a point where it's really fucking obnoxious. Like, fuck, it'll be like, oh, there was a month, like, part in our ages, or said we're both 17 but he's a month older, therefore he grew me. Like, you understand how ridiculous things are getting? Like, this is so stupid. This is why I hate this. I absolutely hate the whole idea of, like, what a twit longer or what an expose is nowadays, because it's like the stupidest thing amplified times 100 just to try to cancel somebody. And, like, I don't know. Then you got the nut jobs that use cancel in a bad way. Like, they're like, I'm being canceled because this person's criticizing me. It's like, I don't know. The entire internet feels like it's just gotten really fucking stupid. These are like the prime examples too. Where do we leave off? Ryan pushed me to make a commentary exposed video. Then in March of last year, he called me and said to me verbatim, oh boy, oh joy, you can never tell anyone about this. The problem for you has always been money. How much do you need to stop talking about this? Alright. That made me sick to my stomach. Oh boy. Seems I had to just knowingly lit any potential for an online career on fire, because to me, not being able to party to bullshit like that is worth a hell of a lot more than being a fucking e-celeb. Excuse me, I don't think I understood what the fuck you just said. Let me let me restart that. That made me sick to my stomach, seeing as I had just knowingly lit any potential for an online career on fire, because to me, not being party to bullshit like that is worth a hell of a lot more than being a fucking e-celeb. Okay. The very idea that I take an actual real-life bribe to stay quiet about everything made me wonder how common that is in the industry. It's very fucking common, you idiot. What are you talking about? Like, are you serious? Like, are you stupid? Like, this is like, oh my god. You're either, like, lying or you're just fucking naive as hell. This is so fucking sad. If this was presented to me as a bystander, then I can't even imagine what the actual victims are told. That's assuming there are any victims, because you haven't really produced any. But damn, go off, sis. He also brought up to me that when I had first met him, I told him how the whole reason I had even participated in the lunch club stuff was because my dad had cancer, and I wanted to help him retire. I owe most everything that made me the person I am to my father. Hell, my game reviews were based off conversations he and I had, and I figured that I at least could do if he was going to kick the bucket. Not trying to seem like Mr. Good Guy here, but that's the genuine reason why I put up with that shit for so long. Fortunately, my dad's fine now. He was fine by the time Ryan said this to me. The fact that he tried to leverage me with my father's brain tumor genuinely made me laugh, and not because it's funny. I feel like when people divulge so much of their fucking information like this, it's really, really bad. Like, I feel like they're trying to get, like, I don't know, they're trying to do something. I just don't, like, I don't know why I had to know that information specifically, other than to make me feel some type of way. Because he's writing this, mind you, he's writing this on a twit longer for a bunch of strangers to see. It's not like he's saying this to another person, right? Like, if he's personally telling this to another person, I can kind of understand the authenticity behind it. But the fact that he's doing this on a fucking twit longer to a bunch of strangers on the internet kind of takes away the validity of it being authentic in the first place. So that just makes me think that it's really some ploy to try to, like, you know, sabotage, or just dishonest. You know, let's just wrap it up and say dishonest is that. I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I told him to shove it, and when I later brought up how disturbing all of that was, all he had to say was that he had switched up his meds. Sure, buddy. Sure, buddy. Good one, buddy. How's it going, buddy? The mental health shield is used by these people a lot. It's kind of ironic. Probably came out of left field to a lot of people when I started going after the whole dream stand thing. But I did that because I knew that the whole crew got picked up by every same management. The management that had expressed repeatedly that they had made this go away multiple times before. That whole crew, the management, really freaks me the fuck out. Especially when a young audience is involved. It didn't feel right to let a bunch of impressionable kids get pipered again. Okay. That's so wholesome. Okay, I need to take a fucking break for this shit. Well, yeah. Just give me a second. Okay, so you guys are pretty much in unanimous harmony that a 17 to 19 year age gap is not a bad thing, which is good. Very good, very good. Okay, so I got another fucking question, actually. Now, this one is completely unrelated to any of the shit we're talking about. It's actually, do you like H2O Delirious? Ho! Like I said, completely fucking unrelated to anything. But, yeah, I just want to ask you guys, do you guys like H2O Delirious? I guess we'll put NoahHugbox in the things. That's his name, right? NoahHugbox. Yep. Okay, cool. Dun, dun, dun. Don't mind me. I'm just doing tags. All right, cool. Mind you. Okay. So, do you like H2O Delirious? 62%. Oh shit, that was fast. 62% say yes. 38% say no. Oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Keg, NoahHugbox talking about the mental health shield. About mental health shield. Why is that funny? Siegel says. Why is that funny? am I missing something? Denny's back. Keep Denny. Keep Denny. I want Denny to not spam, but I want him to talk a lot. Because that's good for me. But make sure he doesn't spam. That's the one thing I don't want him to do. Let's see. Never watched Delirious. Don't really watch Delirious, but I don't have anything against him, so no. Oh, look, it's the infamous Denver, not spaz out again. Yeah, he'll be fine. I have faith in you, Denny, okay? Not because I know who you are or respect you, but just because I like your first name. You I told him to shove it. Did the mental health shield. It probably came out of left field, and instead of going, okay. Alright, yeah, I almost lost where I was. Oh no, I didn't want to open up Dolphin Emulator. Get this off the screen. Okay. Alright. Back on the screen? Alright. Anyhow, this brings me to Miss Kiff. In July of last year, Connor Eats Pants and I ended up having a conversation wherein he told me that I needed to stop talking about the Carson and Ryan thing or it would have ended poorly for me. I took this as a threat because why the fuck would someone say that? Also, this wasn't the first time I've had spoken like that. Okay, who are these people? Miss Kiff and Connor Eats Pants. Well, you want to know who they are? They're people that are going in the tags. Because I forget to do that sometimes. So don't mind me, guys. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna hit that copy paste real quick. Alright, there you go. Alright, that's interesting. Get that. This is the first time I've spoken like that. I hazarded an educated guess that OTKO is probably going to be involved with Carson somehow in the near future. And lo and behold, a month later, Carson made his return to Twitch on Miss Kiff's stream. Interesting detail here. Shortly after this, Carson, in an effort to redeem himself and without taking any responsibility for what he did, announced he would be doing a year of charity. Oh yeah, that's what we just watched. And who was one of the first recipients of this charity? Alvius, a charity that belongs to Miss Kiff's girlfriend, Maya. It's not like she's giving money to people in need. She's playing with with fucking birds. Little bit of a conflict of interest for me. Oh no, you're getting into the schizo territory, like the conspiratorial territory. Even if it kind of like, I don't know. I mean, I had to personally look into more of this shit. I don't know if anybody in chat knows about this though. Or whatever. I talked about that in an interview with another streamer on a stream about 90 viewers. Later that evening, Miss Kiff reacted to me describing this bizarre series of coincidences in front of about 30,000 viewers by saying this guy is a nobody. He doesn't know what he's talking about, etc. Without refuting a single thing that I said. Liar, you cannot convince me that him bringing Carson on, despite knowing what he did, normalizing his comeback, and then directly taking the monetary kickback from this is a legitimate or just a coincidence. It would have been very fast. Hell, it would have made much more sense to not have him on. Funnily enough, Miss Kiff deleted the video of him and Carson right after gaslighting the fuck out of me about it. Well, you know what they say. I'm not gaslighting you. Just be more right than me, man. I was aware of some of the slick stuff months and months ago. Oh boy. The harassment, not the actual assault. Harassment. None of this surprised me. I don't know how it was possible that I knew while living halfway across the country and having never fucking met these people. And yet people living in that very house claimed they didn't know. Now that everybody's finally talking about it, and for a moment I probably seem a lot less nuts to people who weren't in the know, figure now is as good a time as any to get this all off my chest. Been carrying the weight of this information for a couple of years now, and it made me into a really unhappy person for a while. Again, I doubt I'm anywhere close to have gotten the worst of it. The shit has to change. I cite so many personal anecdotes here because they illustrate how common covering up for people like this is. I want to make something clear. When these streamers act like these accusations come completely out of left field, a lot of the time they are lying. You can now see they hold on to this stuff as blackmail. Not out of care for the victims. I've been harping on this for like a year now. Everybody talks and almost everybody knows. Well, in advance, they've always feigned ignorance. And they'll dogpile you in an instant if you go against the narrative that makes things easier for them. Don't ever trust an e-celeb. Hell, that applies to me too. Oh, don't worry, buddy. I've already learned that lesson a long time ago. Like about, I think we're coming up on 3 years, 2 years now. When was the time I had my first mentor? Umbrella guy? Oh, about three years ago. I'd say, yeah, just about 3 years. Yeah, don't worry. I've learned that lesson very well. Very
shit that you fucking say.
Told you this plays into Poggergate lol.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Thank you for that, Aura. God, now you know what? Now I have to look at it. Okay. Look, maybe there is something to this Poggergate thing, alright? Maybe there's, like, I'm not going to obsessively jack off to it like Augie and all of them do, right? I'm going to take my time and look into it. Maybe there is something to it, because, I think I'm starting to see the bigger picture in a sense here, too. But, let's see. Don't expect me to comment on any of this after this post. I'm not here to argue. I want nothing to do with any of these people here ever again. I don't mean for this to come off as a narcissistic act to take people down or to elevate myself over others either. I want people to understand just how duplicitous and cutthroat these people are. I want people to get a clearer picture of what you're getting into if you pursue this sort of thing. I haven't signed any NDA, so hopefully nobody decides to sue me over this. Hell, the only contract I've ever signed this entire time was to get a figurine made of me climbing out of a jar full of semen. That's disgusting, bro. What the fuck? I hope you see the symbolism in that. Okay? If you're going to go do this stuff, don't ever put yourself in a position of relying on anyone but yourself. Buddy, I 100%, yeah. I mean... Like, I don't want to say, like, I don't want to lean and, like, agree with this guy, but a lot of the things he's saying, at least in regards to the Eastlev side of things, he's kind of right. But then again, like, just to refute that a little bit, I can't say that it... Aura, do you consider yourself an Eastlev? Is Crow, Aura, and Steve technically Eastlevs? And Redsky? Because, I mean, like, here's the thing, like... That is, like, what he's saying right now kind of, like, true, but at the same time, it's, like, but, like, I don't, like, I would apply these rules, right, to people, like, that I would keep at an arm's length, you know, like, Bo Blacks, even Willie Mack, people like that, 130 fucking percent, no, 190%. Even when I was on the payroll and shit, like, with Augie and shit like that, 100% these people are fucking snakes, and they would snake you in a heartbeat. Like 1000%, 1,000,000%, right? But like, I don't know, I guess with my close circle that I have, it's different. So I guess like it would vary, but like I understand where you're coming from. It just seems like you didn't really have the right circle or something. I don't know. I'm mixed actually about this, because they're like, it's difficult when they're like hints of truth to a message, and that kind of like trips you up. Don't expect me to comment on this any further. I am here to argue. I want to I don't mean for this to be a narcissistic act. People down, elevate myself over others, you know, cutthroats. NDAs, symbolism, semen. If you're gonna do this stuff, don't ever put yourself in a position of relying on anyone but yourself. That's harder to do than you think. What I've described is, I'm sure, trivial in comparison to what happens to the real victims of this shit. Unless the culture changes, rats like these fuckers are going to just keep getting away with it. That's all I have to say. Alright, but like... On the most important note, what the fuck did Carson actually do? Because I think that's, like, the most important, like, I get that E-celebs can't be trusted, and that whole thing is completely fucking true. Like, there are snakes, and there are people that cover for others, like, you know, Commentary does it, Poggersgate does it, blah, 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 best example, right? Politicians do it, everybody does it. They all do it. So, that being said, though, the most important thing is not any of that, though. It is, what the fuck did Carson do? I think that's the biggest thing that needs to be answered, right? Because you're like, trust me, it's not just the 1719 thing. There's more. And I'm like, okay, please show more then. Like, link it. I mean, fuck, can't you link things on a Twin Longer? Can't you link it on your, like, tweet or something? Like, can't you put, like, screenshots or... Like, again, man, just even if they're, like, fucking doctored or something, can you at least give us something? Like, I mean, at least with me, they try doctored screenshots. Can you fucking try something? I mean, granted, it didn't work for them, but, like, you know, it's gotta be something. You gotta put in some effort, man. Go meet, like, a nice, fat little Australian man named Phil, and he can doctor some shit for you. Click a little inspect element for you, you know? Maybe. Let's see what the narrative of Carson is. So the narrative against Call Me Carson is coming up with some bullshit, excuse grooming children. Okay, let's see what it is. Let's see. Hey again, fart guy here. Just want to throw my 2 cents in here. Rupert is really funny. I imagine half an angel. I don't know what the fuck this is. Okay, groomer. He was only 2 years older than her. So if a 17-year-old sends a 19-year-old nude photos, that's all right with you? Laughing my ass off. What if it's an 18-year-old and a 20-year-old? Bro, you gotta be trolling. One of those is perfectly legal and the other one isn't. Oh my fucking god. You really don't get it, do you? What's not to get? You just compare an 18 and a 20-year-old to a 17 and a 19-year-old. If it's a 2-year age, Jesus Christ. That doesn't matter in the terms of saying. You know, like I get what you're going for, but you ever heard of jaywalking? That's illegal too. You shouldn't jaywalk, but people do it all the fucking time, right? What else? Like pissing on the street, that's illegal too, but I'm pretty sure homeless people do it all the time. They don't always get to jail, but you know, they don't always go to jail because of it. I'm pretty sure loitering is against the law as well, but people do it all the time, and I'm pretty sure they don't get sent to jail for it. The point is, I guess the phrase I'm looking for is grasping at straws. I think would be the phrase I'm going for, or looking for here. It's a little obnoxious, and it just, yeah. But I get what you mean. I'm just saying that realistically, kind of like you're wrong a little bit, you know, and you're probably a little schizo. But that's okay, because I think you would get along great with a guy named The Buster Live Show. All right? He's kind of schizophrenic, too. He's from Canada. He has no teeth, and he's a very desperate man. So you guys would get along well. What's not to get? We just compared blah, 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 blah. Okay, but the 2-year age difference, that doesn't matter in terms of sending explicit photos. You can't ask for people under the age of 18 for nudes. Can you not do single math? Do you not realize that this is an obvious edge case? It's not an edge case because federal law in the U.S. forbids having explicit images of someone underage is a felony. Gigi is here. Ah, Gigi Evans. Thank you. All right. So Gigi Evans, where the fuck are you? Where have you been, Gigi Evans? What's going on? I'm not seeing the pro. I'm going to go over that Dame Pesos video you like requested the other day. Like how long is that video actually? That's why I was like, so it was partially a meme, partially not. Yeah, so I'm probably going over that video. How long is it? It's 19 minutes. Yeah, I'll probably go over that. Just letting you know. Just letting you know. Also, yeah. Did everybody really start tagging Gigi Evans? Jesus. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you for that. Yeah. It's an edge case because federal law in the U.S. prohibits such a thing. Having explicit images of anyone under the age is a felony. Actually, yeah, Gigi Evans, if you're still here, can you tell me what you think of H2O Delirious? That is an important question, and it's just for you, as the head mod. Why are you so focused on the law? That's not the point. You're not a lawyer or a police officer. The point is to give an example. I gave you almost in the same. There's hardly a difference between a 17-year-old and a 19-year-old. Why am I focused on the law? Because it's illegal. Are you saying everything should not just follow the law? All of what you're saying just tells me how much of a bad person you are. Seems like kind of a straw man. You clearly don't care about the innocent children being manipulated and used. Come on, dude. I always feel like when people use like the buzzwords like children for a 17-year-old, it's like purely for the character attack. Because it's like, come on, like really. When I was a 17-year-old, I wasn't being called a child. I was being called a fucking teenager. Like, what the fuck are you talking? Like, what are you on about? I know, saying child sounds so much worse. You know, it's this little... It's called the character attack game, guys. In case you haven't been aware or don't know what it is, certain people will use certain words disingenuously to make you look worse, right? Like, so well, they'll say a 17-year-old child, and then they'll weaponize these buzzwords, and the specific reason for it is just make you look as bad as possible. While you edge ever so lightly on the truth, it's, you know, it's I will teach you. I will teach you, and I will create a bunch of little monsters out of you. Okay, let's see. They do a back-to-back here. You're jumping too far, too many conclusions here. You care too much about the letter of the law and not the spirit. Again, she was 17. I'd hardly call that a child. Yeah, pretty much. He was 19. That's barely an adult. Yeah, because you're not even 20. You can't even fucking drink at that age. You're technically, like, yes, you're about to be in college, but I mean, fuck, dude. It's a reason they call it 19. You know? Fucking AIDS. It's a 21-year age gap. You yourself said it would have been fine if they were 18 and 20. Now tell me, why would it not be grooming if she was 18 instead of 17? Can't remember that he was 19, not much older than her. If he was in his mid-30s, you'd have a point, but he wasn't. Yeah, exactly, like Ethan Ralph. If he was like Ethan Ralph, there'd be a point. Are you forgetting they literally exchanged nudes? Here we go. We're going back to this here. Are you forgetting that he was only 19? Do you think there's the same magical switch that goes off when someone turns 18? Again, you're focused way too much on the letter of the law and not the spirit. Doesn't matter because he was 19 and she was 17. They were both 17 and he turned 18. That's still illegal anyway. Like I said, you're focusing too much on the letter of the law. The law doesn't dictate what's moral. That's never been how it works. Just because it's technically illegal doesn't automatically mean it's grooming. Once again, if you were ever older, you'd have a point, but he isn't. Oh boy, I just find it weird you're hardcore defending a pedophile. Nice. Laws are enforced for a reason. You're acting like a child. You're acting like child porn is a meaningless subject. Jesus, this is so fucking dishonest. It's federally illegal, which means you can go to prison and be a felon, and most likely the sex offender list. You're kind of weird. This is like... Jesus Christ. Whatever. And then that's it. Got a nice one little engagement.